Oh, and do you want me to get the logo, or you could ask him? Cause he mentioned he could send a logo if we want to do anything with that,
or something.
Yeah.
You
want to get at him, or you want me?
Yeah, I'll get at him. I'll
reach
out to him. Yeah, get a PNG so that way we can like put it on.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's our first little sponsor, man.
Yeah. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. I'm definitely excited. I told my dad. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool." He has no clue what the fuck I do. Like no clue. Like he doesn't even know like what my like occupation is. Like he has no clue. He just knows I work at a school.
What is your occupation? No, I'm just kidding.
Tell me you ain't got no job.
All right. So you want to give this a try?
Give what?
The 0.5?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So here, I'll.
Yeah. Are you taking point in the 0.5?
Yeah, I was figuring since you do the introduction, I'll change it up and try to do the introduction.
All right. I like it. Mania was ass though.
Ass as fuck.
Oh my
ass
God.
as fuck.
Yeah. They keep dropping the ball.
The second that he RKO'd the referee, and I'm like, well, he's not going to get disqualified for this. This is bullshit.
Right.
The right way to go there was McAfee counts the 3.
Fast count.
Randy, no, just count the 3. Hold up the belt. Randy holds up the belt, and then the referee gets up and goes, "No, fuck no, he's not the referee," and you restart the match.
Restarts it. Okay.
Or he disqualifies him there. And then you do the punt kick.
Yeah.
Also, they missed an opportunity. He should have punt kicked McAfee because McAfee used to be a punter. There
you go. It's a layup.
Yeah.
It's a layup.
Listen, get me on the payroll.
Hey, man. I wanted double hill champs. That's what I wanted.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Roman's going to win.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So, welcome to the very first off-week 0.5 episode of Down the
Tubi.
My name is Chuck.
I'm Daryl.
So this is something that we're going to start working on to try to start putting more content out into the world. We're going to do a non-Tubi review of whatever the fuck we feel like and also talk about some other stuff. So, before we get to everything, I would like to say that Down the Tubi is officially brought to you by Love More Coffee Company, lovemorecoffeecompany.com. Uncompromised passion, incredible quality, supporting LGBTQIA plus charities, organizations, and initiatives based right here in our home turf of South Jersey.
It's really all those letters?
Yeah, I read them all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, look, man.
Hey, I'm with it.
Yeah, whatever makes you happy. I love everybody.
Absolutely.
So go to lovemorecoffeecompany.com, get 10% off your first order using our promo code DTT10. And while we have you here, we have some free stuff, some swag from Love More Coffee Company. And here's how we're moving, right? We do not have any kind of positive reviews on any kind of podcasting apps as of yet. So the first person that leaves us a 5-star review, we will send you some free shit from Love More Coffee Company, and you can pick a movie we do.
Hey.
It's possible we extend that to more than one person, but as of now, one definitely. So yeah, leave a 5-star review. And so here's how we're going to do this. We are going to talk about whatever the fuck we feel like on the 0.5 before we talk about our movie.
Shooting from the hip.
And so I figured this week, last week was CinemaCon, which for those of you unfamiliar, which I feel like people that are nerdy enough to listen to this kind of podcast already know what CinemaCon is.
Should be well versed.
But it's the yearly thing wherein the movie studios do exhibitions for everything they have coming up for the theater owners and things to try to get them excited for what's coming soon. So let's speed around some shit that was at CinemaCon.
Okay.
Virtual Tom Holland unveiled a scene from Spider-Man Brand New Day. It was hailed by Sony CEO and chairman Tom Rothman as, quote, Tom Holland's finest performance yet. Spider-Man Brand New Day, where you at?
I'm hyped for it.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Yeah. I'm hyped. Even though I like the trailer does look a little grayscale to me.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know, it looks a little metallic.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I've enjoyed Tom Holland's performance as the character. He's my favorite comic book character of the big two. So to see them finally like nail the accuracy of the comic book covers and some of these trailer shots. It's got me optimistic.
The one thing that I saw from the trailer that I mentioned to you that I thought was kind of funny was it looks like it's going to have buddy comedy elements with him and the Punisher, Frank Castle.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, like your buddy fucking kills people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's a full-on murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that comes out July 31st. Zach Kreger's, by the way, a lot of these trailers haven't dropped yet, so what we might do in the coming 0.5 weeks would be to do live reactions to the trailers and just kind of talk over them. They dropped a trailer for Zach Kreger's Resident Evil movie coming out September 18th. Stars Austin Abrams in a, quote, seriously fucked up situation, informing his girlfriend over the phone that they may not ever get to speak to each other again. Where are we at on this?
Oh, we're all on board for that.
Yeah. I'm seated.
Yeah, ever since Resident Evil's been able to be adapted into films, I've been waiting for something like this one that it sounds like we're getting. Like I've liked the Tom Hopper one that came out not too long ago.
I thought that was Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that got a little slept on,
Yeah.
and I liked it. I liked the first Paul Anderson one, but it might also be the circumstances, and I mean, it's just I'm also just like in the bag for any Alien ripoff that comes down the pike.
Absolutely.
And that's really what that was. And I saw it. I was like 18 when it came out, and I went with the fellas, and we had a good time with it.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen. I think I've seen 3 or 4 of those. I haven't seen that whole series.
Yeah, I haven't seen the whole series either. I think I stopped after the second.
But I think there's room for like a truly brilliant Resident Evil movie somewhere.
And
maybe,
who better than Kreger's?
Yeah. I mean, I after this, I'd like to see him get onto more original ideas. I guess we'll talk about that more. But yeah, no, I'm ready. Although this is a hot take, maybe. I thought Austin Abrams was the weakest part of Weapons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. His whole part, initially watching it, I thought that was the part that dragged the most in the beginning, particularly.
Yeah, I was thinking you could lose that character and the movie wouldn't really lose much. I gotta watch Weapons again, because I remember, did we see that together?
We did see that together.
Yeah, I thought it was good, not great. So, and maybe I'm wrong.
Because it was so hyped before we went to see it.
Maybe I gotta go back to that. There's a trailer for the new Insidious movie. It comes out August 21st. I think I've only seen one of those, so I don't have much for you there.
Yeah, nah, same here.
June 18th, 2027, we got a first look of Spider-Verse 3. And, I mean, fucking hook that shit straight to my veins,
absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. Because we were supposed to get this, back in 2022 or 23 or something.
And
like
you
that?
know what? Look, it's fine. Like make it good, because these are my favorite comic book movies of the past like 10 years. Like fucking.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, those movies
are ridiculous.
Yeah. We got the first look at the sequel, I guess you'd call it, to Social Network, Social Reckoning.
Social Reckoning, yeah. Sorkin's directing this.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I feel like one of the great things about Social Network was I feel like Fincher and Aaron Sorkin kind of were really complementary. Like I feel like their weaknesses as filmmakers, the strengths of the other guy kind of covered up for them.
Oh.
Like I feel like Aaron Sorkin Unchecked is a real coin flip.
No.
But
it's unyielded.
It's got a great cast, so that's at least got me interested.
I heard my man who's playing Zuckerberg,
Jeremy Strong.
I heard Jeremy Strong's like amazing.
Well, I mean, there was actually Brian Cox who played his dad on Succession. Yeah, it was like, kind of threw some shade at him, and it's like, I think anybody who's ever worked with Jeremy Strong thinks he's kind of an irritating dude because he's like super methody.
So that sounds like Zuckerberg.
But he's undoubtedly a great actor, and I'm interested to see it. My man Jeremy Allen White, Mikey Madison, fresh off her Oscar win. This is straight to streaming, right?
Is it?
It says it leans more thriller than drama. I'll have to look. Can you?
I'm checking it.
Can you man that research?
Yeah, the Social Reckoning.
So I'm cautious, but I'm interested. And where are we at with the last installment of the new Jumanji trilogy?
I mean, it's something that I don't need, but I'll watch it. I'm not particularly hyped.
Yeah, I thought they were okay. It did get a trailer reveal and a title. It's called...
I'm there for the chemistry. I think...
Jumanji Open World is the official title.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably see it. That's another one I'm lukewarm on, though.
It doesn't say. I'm trying to see, like where is it being released, and I can't find it. It just says release October 9th. That's it. Say if it's streaming or not streaming. Let me see.
Godzilla Minus Zero got introduced. Did you see Godzilla Minus One? Where you at there?
I haven't seen Godzilla Minus One. It's something that's definitely on the list. So it's all dependent on how I feel about. Okay, it is going to theaters.
Okay, cool.
No, but I've heard great things about Minus One.
Yeah, it's really long, and there's not a ton of Godzilla in it. It's more of like a human drama because it's like low budgeted, so they couldn't do too much action.
Really?
But the action that was there is good. I thought it was good. I mean, I've talked to friends of mine who said they cried at the end of it. And I'm like,
shit!
I don't know about that, but yeah, it's worth watching.
Is that movies?
We're gonna skip that because I don't know anything about it. A Neon's big winter film, A Place in Hell, starring Daisy Edgar Jones and Michelle Williams. There was a first look trailer. I got nothing on that.
I know them. But...
Warner Brothers revealed they're going to have a new specialty film label, Warner Brothers Clockwork, and their first acquisition is Sean Baker's follow up to Anora. It's called Ti Amo. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like what Fox Searchlight was back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I loved Anora, so I'm down for whatever Sean does next. Okay. Then we got Digger from Alejandro Inarritu. I think I'm saying that right. The guy from Revenant and Birdman. Cruz plays Digger Rockwell, the most powerful man in the world. The balding, big-bellied industrialist races to prove he's humanity's savior before the industry unleashed destroys everything. I've seen the trailer for this. I'm on board for it. I think Tom Cruise should do more shit like this.
The trailer's been released? I didn't know it was online.
Yeah, it was out there was a teaser for it a while back.
Okay.
You want to pull that up? You want to do a live react?
Yeah, let's do a live react.
All right, so while we do that, Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, announced some casting. Jamie Dornan will take over for Viggo Mortensen, playing Strider. That film is set for release December 17th, 2027. I'm kind of Lord of the Rings out. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm not a big Rings guy. Like, I've never even seen the fucking The Hobbit movies. I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, the first one's cool. It was kind of whatever after that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Digger.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
All right. We should have. I don't know why we don't have sound right now.
It's just a quick 59-second teaser.
Like, I don't know where oh shit, there it is.
Here we go. You know how I said just kind of put this out as is and maybe don't edit it at all? I might be reconsidering that.
No,
it's a work in progress, you guys.
Here we go.
All right, so Tom Cruise is dancing. Where you at on Birdman? Did you like Birdman?
Birdman, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Birdman was cool.
Yeah, it was a cool, weird movie.
Yeah.
I'm kind of up for the idea that Tom Cruise will show people that he can actually act.
Yes.
Because he can.
He can. This is supposed to be the one that's going to get him the Oscar.
Experience it yeah, Tom Cruise doesn't have an Oscar.
No.
I feel like he should have that. I guess there's not much there to comment on, but there you go.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Clayface. First teaser was previewed in the room only. Body horror film. We here for this?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Please.
Oh, I mean, I'm all about it. I really wish it was more connected to the Matt Reeves Batman stuff and not necessarily James Gunn's DCU. But
so it's a total side quest thing.
No, I think this is a side quest within the tapestry of the DC universe that James Gunn's building off of Superman and Peacemaker and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just like that they're going to try to go to different genres because I think that's long overdue.
Yeah.
MCU has really kind of established a template for a lot of their movies, I'm looking for something different. I want to be stoked on comic book movies again.
Yeah,
just give me something here.
Yeah, like with the MCU, I really enjoyed the first phase because they were trying to figure it out. But it was as soon as they got to Avengers, they were like, "Oh, this is the formula: comedy, action, spectacle, guys taking their shirts off."
Yeah,
so that's pretty much what it is.
Supergirl, where are we at?
I'm with it because I like the Tom King book that it's supposed to be based on.
Okay,
Women of Tomorrow. So if it's anything like that book, I'm definitely hyped for that.
She was pretty charming in the movie from last summer, and I'm down for more crypto.
Yeah,
I didn't know Jason Momoa was playing Lobo. That's fun.
I mean, that's a who he should have been from the beginning.
Probably.
You know,
what, you didn't like Aquaman?
Aquaman is fun. The first one in particular.
The first one was okay.
Yeah.
I hated the second one.
Yeah, the second one, you could tell Jason Momoa probably hates the second one, the way he was acting in it.
Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman advertised the sequel to Practical Magic. They apparently was a play on Nicole Kidman's AMC advertisement. I saw Practical Magic once. I thought it was fine, but we can keep it pushing unless you have anything.
Nah, I have nothing.
There's a new J.J. Abrams movie coming out November 13th. It's called The Great Beyond. It stars Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell. Yeah, I mean, that's a good cast. I'll probably see it. I'd like to see the trailer.
I'm always down for JJ doing his best Spielberg impression. So.
I mean, that's his biggest trick in his bag.
Yeah. He's trying to make an Amblin film so bad.
They showed the first 7 minutes of Dune Part 3 with Denis Villeneuve and Timmy and Zendaya and Momoa in attendance. And I mean,
there's nothing to say about this.
If the Odyssey didn't exist, this would be my most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about when it comes to that.
Zach Cregger has an original movie called The Flood coming out in 2028, and also Gladys the Weapon spinoff. I don't know that he's directing that, but it'd be crazy if he dropped 2 movies in 2 months.
Goodness, I don't think he's directing it though.
Okay, so this is divided by distributor. So this is Universal and Focus Features. Apparently there's a Snoop Dogg biopic. I didn't know that. Yeah.
But I'm here for it.
Starring Jonathan Davis with 2 S's from the Outer Banks. Him and Snoop came to talk about the biopic directed by Craig Brewer. The movie starts production in Los Angeles this summer. Huh.
Jonathan Davis with 2 S's? Okay.
Okay, there's a resemblance, I guess. Yeah.
I can see it.
Is he going to do the tricky thing is Snoop has such a parodyable voice.
Yes.
That, like, there's going to be a fine line between, like, actually being him and just being, for shizzle. Like, you know? Yeah, I mean, fucking The Odyssey.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Same thing.
My most anticipated movie of the year.
The Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
The director of Anyone But You, Will Gluck, has a movie starring Monica Barbaro and Callum Turner. I got nothing there except they're both very attractive people, so that might make for a good romantic comedy. There's a new Minions movie. Fokker in Law. Do we care about that?
No.
Robert Eggers' Werewolf comes out this Christmas, and yeah, I mean, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Lily Rose Depp, Willem Dafoe. Where were you at on Nosferatu?
It was okay. I don't love it.
I dug it. It was a little long, maybe.
Yeah, and that's probably my biggest gripe.
Yeah, he likes a long movie. What's your favorite Eggers movie? Do you have one? You like the VV Itch?
That's what I was thinking. I was leaning towards that. He did Midsommar, right? No, that's Ari Aster.
Yeah, I liked Lighthouse. I liked Lighthouse quite a bit.
Oh yeah, Lighthouse is good. That's with Pattinson and Defoe, right? Yeah, I like Lighthouse.
Steven Spielberg, Disclosure Day. He presented it and discussed it with Coleman Domingo.
I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, the trailer didn't blow me away or anything, but Steven Spielberg's an old man, so like when there's a possibility it could be the last Steven Spielberg movie, obviously sign me up.
Yeah.
They teased some developments about the new James Bond movie, but until we have somebody cast as James Bond, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan gave a first look at his remake of the remake of the Thomas Crown Affair.
Reimagining.
Set for my birthday next year.
Remix. Just call it a remix at that point. After the second time.
We've talked about this. I think that I'm looking for Michael B. Jordan to like really bust out in a non-Ryan Coogler movie, so I'm rooting for this one to be the one.
His own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a sequel to Spaceballs coming.
What if Miami Vice is?
Yeah, well...
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Was there any... there was a rumor going around the internet that like he upped his quote quite a bit following his Oscar win and might like endanger his placement in that movie. So we'll see. I don't know that that was verified or anything, but I did see that floating around.
I hope not.
Spaceball sequel, whatever.
No, Brooks is like 200.
Well, he is like 100. I mean,
he's as old as yogurt. Goodness.
I mean, Rick Moranis is coming back. That's kind of interesting.
Is Daphne Zuniga coming back? Zuniga?
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Gad's involved. He sucks. Apparently, Keke Palmer had a pre-taped interruption of Moranis, which is kind of funny. David Leitch's How to Rob a Bank with director and star Pete Davidson present. Yeah, okay. Pete Davidson's not catching my attention.
No.
Verite, starring Anne Hathaway and Dakota Johnson, based on a thriller novel by Colleen Hoover. God damn, Colleen Hoover's just everywhere now.
Goodness. Colleen Hoover.
She wrote the book that real controversial movie starring Ryan Reynolds' wife was based on, the one where she was like suing the director.
Yeah, her and Jason Baldoni.
Yeah, and then there was another movie based on her writing that came out a couple of weeks ago where a woman like the woman like gets out of jail. And, I don't know. Yeah, she's like the new Nicholas Sparks. Remake of Highlander starring Henry Cavill. Russell Crowe is
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Russell Crowe's playing the Sean Connery role. That's kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is Henry Cavill Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod?
I believe so, yeah. Okay. Let's not forget that in addition to Drew McIntyre, my man David Aloysius Batista is also in this film. Ooh. Jaimon Hanzu, Karen Gillan.
Okay.
Peter Farrelly, one of the Farrelly brothers, is apparently working on a movie called I Play Rocky. It looks like it's about...
Yeah, I saw the stills.
Yeah, it's about young Sylvester Stallone. I mean, the Farrelly brothers haven't really done much to stay in my goodwill these last few years, but I don't know. That might be interesting. I'd look at a trailer. All right, Paramount.
Ooh, the evil empire.
David Ellison committed to 45-day theatrical release windows. We'll see.
That's nice of him.
Yeah. Street Fighter.
I'm with it, even though it looks terrible. I'm with it.
It looks terrible in a fun way, though.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that it's the polar opposite of what Mortal Kombat is aiming to be.
It looks like we're getting a Call of Duty movie directed by Peter Berg, written by Taylor Sheridan. I don't know, whatever.
I'm good. That's going to be a very American movie.
Yeah, speaking of which, Top Gun 3 is in the works.
I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, I love the last one, but...
Is Kaczynski coming back?
It doesn't say. It just says Tom Cruise and Jerry Bruckheimer is producing.
Yeah, sure. I'm there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. The last one was awesome, but like, I can't help but be nervous that this one is going to be like, we're going to go help Israel or something.
Oh,
there's a Billie Eilish concert film coming out.
Or Emperor Zurg, the bad guy from the Scientology thing. You know, he may go after him.
Do you know who's directing this Billie Eilish concert film that comes out next month?
Is it a name?
Yeah, a big name.
Really?
Big Jim Cameron.
The fuck?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible. I think I'm going.
Does anybody know this is happening?
I don't think so. This is insane.
Yeah, I mean...
Billie Eilish?
Yeah, like... I feel like kids, like little girls, love her, and I didn't know until a couple of days ago that this was coming out. Like, I feel like, it's not going to be the Eras tour, but I feel like this could be a big deal.
Yeah,
I think so. Are they marketing this at all?
No, I haven't seen a single trailer or until you mentioned it just now. I didn't know it was a thing.
I mean, I don't believe, besides maybe Piranha Part 2, that James Cameron has directed a movie that's made less than like
Piranha Part
$50 million. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
New footage of the new Scary Movie. I mean, I think the time for this is come and gone.
Yeah.
The fifth and last.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
You know.
The fifth and last installment of the Jackass franchise. We'll see about that. It's called Jackass Best and Last.
What was the fourth one? Jackass Forever?
Yeah. I thought that one was a nice goodbye, and it's just I'll certainly go see this. I mean, I watched the show when I was a kid. I saw the first one when I was in college. Yeah, I'm still for it, but it's starting to get a little like. I mean, they did the right thing, including some younger people, because it's just like it's getting a little uncomfortable watching guys pushing 60 beat each other up.
Yes,
and also like, you know, I understand that Ryan Dunn died, and I understand that Bam Margera is difficult, but it's like a little bit. it doesn't feel right watching a Jackass movie with none of the CKY people in it.
Yeah.
So, Heart of the Beast, starring Brad Pitt, directed by David Ayer. The action-adventure film follows former Army Special Forces soldier Pitt and his retired combat dog who battle for survival after a plane crashed deep in the unforgiving Alaskan wilderness. That makes me a little uncomfortable because I don't really want to see a pet in danger.
I got to see a trailer.
Yeah. Mr. Irrelevant, the John Tuggle story, starring David Corenswet. So, the true story of John Tuggle, the Mr. Irrelevant of the 1983 draft, chosen by the New York Giants. Meh.
I'm good.
Johnny Depp took the stage to talk first footage from Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. No, thank you.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. So you know his face is going to be painted white and he's going to be using that same fucking Captain Jack Sparrow accent. Johnny Depp's another guy I'm rooting for because I love a lot of Johnny Depp movies, but I actually did this exercise with my friend a little bit ago, and he hasn't done anything that's really interested me in about 20 years.
20?
So, yeah, like I liked Secret Window. That was 2004.
Secret Window. I remember that.
So Gina Prince Bythewood directed something called Children of Blood and Bone.
I'm with this.
Yeah, what's it about? You got more info for me?
Nope. I just know it's a black YA novel.
All right.
YA? Yeah, YA.
Cool, man.
Yeah, not a YG. YN, I mean, not a YN. Okay, yeah, YA novel. Disney actually had the rights to it. They gave it to Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm was supposed to make a movie about it. This is back when Disney Plus first blew up and they were trying to like plug it full of content. And then something happened with the rights where they lost it, and then Paramount picked it up, and now they're finally going forward with it. So I'm just happy that it's being made.
Hey, more Blackblade content's cool by me. There should be as much representation as possible for everyone.
I love it.
Devil Wears Prada 2, that comes out
I'm there.
2 weeks. Yeah, I'll be there opening day. My beloved fiance AJ, I love you, AJ, is a huge fan of the original.
There you go.
I'd never watched it. I watched it a few weeks ago because
Really?
I figured we were going to see it, and I got myself caught up. I mean, I think it's like a pretty like sort of lacking in plot kind of vibes only movie, but Meryl's throwing 110 in that movie.
Yeah.
She makes it worth watching.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Adrian Grenier is not in it because that character was fucking obnoxious.
Yes, he was.
So yeah, I'll be there opening
Let
day.
your
Maybe
woman make moves, man.
Maybe
She
we-
making more money than you. You can chill.
Yes, why you got to blow me up like that?
Hey.
That's why we got to blow up so I can tilt the scales a little bit. The Mandalorian and Grogu, I never watched the show. It seems like no one gives a fuck about this. I think time for this is come and gone.
I've watched the show. I've enjoyed the show. But it's the same thing Star Wars has been doing for the last like 10 years. It's adult taking care of a child. Every project they've had, except with the exception of Andor, has been an adult taking care of a child. So I'm getting kind of tired of the trope. I wish they would switch it up.
But you're there?
I'm there, but I'm not there like opening day.
Okay.
Like, I'm there when I get a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toy Story 5, that's another one that seems like where they're beating a dead horse, although it's kind of funny that the villain is a tablet. That's kind of clever.
That is kind of clever. I'll see it on Disney Plus.
Live action Moana, speaking of things you'll see on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'll see that on Disney Plus.
Ridley Scott, his upcoming
You're welcome.
post-apocalyptic thriller The Dog Stars, based on a novel starring Jacob Elordi. He's a pilot grieving and navigating a post-pandemic America. Josh Brolin, Margaret Qualley, and Guy Pearce also star. A really good director, a good cast, decent concept. I'm there for that. I need to see a trailer. All right, rounding out to the end here, Disney's next animated feature, Hexed, slated for release on November 20th. A teenager is played by Haley Steinfeld and her type A mother, played by Rashida Jones. I see you, Rashida. As they discover that what makes her unusual might just be magical powers that will turn their lives and a secret world of magic upside down.
This is a Pixar film?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was about to say, Haley Steinfeld is a whole adult with a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, well,
she's playing a teenager.
Yeah. Ice Age Boiling Point. I think I saw the first one in the theater. I'm not well versed on it after that. So closing out the grand finale presentation from Disney was the Mac Daddy of them all, Avengers Doomsday. So go off, King.
Avengers Doomsday. I mean, I've got reservations for Avengers Doomsday because I'm not with that Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom shit.
No.
Nah. I think that's a cop out. I think it's poor creative decisions. I think they're creatively bankrupt. I think going back to the well of the Russo brothers is going to give us more of what we loved from the past. But me personally, I don't want the past. I want something new and exciting and shiny.
Friend of the show, Ricky Stevens, coined this term. He didn't coin it, I'm sure, but he said it, and I kind of like it. He calls this kind of thing key jingling. Like, oh, hey, here.
Yeah.
Look at this thing, nerds. Come on. And it seems like there's a lot of key jingling going on in this movie.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to see it right after I see Dune 3, and I'm interested to see like how they attempt to put these 30 or so characters this is going to feature together.
Yeah, I'm interested. But what I'm more interested in is this Infinity Vision shit they're talking about, which I thought was...
Speak on it.
Well, okay, so Avengers Endgame is being re-released in theaters in September with additional footage to like bridge the gap between that and Doomsday.
So it's not stuff they filmed when they filmed that movie. It's new shit.
New shit.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, new shit. So with the release of this, they're also coming out with something called Infinity Vision.
Okay.
Now, originally, I thought Infinity Vision was like their format.
Sounds like a cable company.
Right? I thought this was going to be their format to like battle against IMAX or whatever. But really what it is, it's just them certifying certain theaters based on certain specifications to qualify as being Infinity Vision quality or whatever.
So it was actually when the Star Wars prequels came out, the guy that owned the theater in Ventnor, the town that we work in.
The guy that owns it now?
No, the guy that had it before.
Okay.
He had to do... So Lucas did something similar, I guess.
THX certified?
Well, everything... All theaters carrying that had to have certain specs.
Right.
So he had to like upgrade so he could carry Episode 7.
Okay.
So I guess it's similar.
Episode 1.
No, 1, yeah. Yeah. No, the sequels. Sorry.
Oh, the sequels. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my time frame straight. Yes. Or you know what? It might have actually been Revenge of this. It might have been Episode 3.
Oh, Episode 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like 2005.
Yeah. I think I feel like that was what it was. But yeah, so it's something. I mean, I guess that's cool. You're taking the presentation of your thing seriously.
I guess. I think it's a desperation play because Dune 3 snatched up the IMAX screens. So now they're like,
somebody's going to move out that release date. I'm still convinced of that.
I think fucking Doomsday moves.
Yeah.
I don't think Dune moves.
I don't know who it is, but I'm still very convinced both those movies are not coming out of that date.
I would hope not.
Yeah. So that's that. The point fives will be a work in progress. We're going to very briefly talk about The Informers from 2008. The reason I thought this would be an interesting thing to talk about is because we had a long conversation about Bret Easton Ellis, and this is one of the only Bret Easton Ellis theatrical movies that I've never seen, although I did read the book. This came out in 2008. It's kind of a very, very loosely connected group of characters doing scumbaggy things in 1980s Los Angeles. That's a fair summary of this, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. A bunch of terrible people.
Yeah, directed by a gentleman by the name of Gregor Jordan, who has directed nothing else that I've seen.
Nah.
Starring Billy Bob Thornton, Kim Basinger, Winona Ryder, Mickey Rourke, Amber Heard, not Amber Heard's clothes, Chris Isaac,
scumbag.
Brad Renfro. Yeah, he died very soon after they filmed this. I was talking about that with my friend. That's a real shame. Like when you see the client, you're like, oh shit, like that kid like might turn into something, but he couldn't shake his demons, man.
Yeah, Brad Renfro, River Phoenix.
Yeah, River Phoenix never stood a chance, man. He came from like a weirdo hippie family. Yeah. Although Joaquin, well, I was about to say Joaquin turned out all right, but he seems like he's a weirdo too. Yeah. So apparently Bret Easton Ellis co-wrote the script to this and like really tried to oversee it, and then they took it away from him and hacked it to shit. This sucked. I mean, what do you got?
It sucked. I'm trying to like remember it because we watched this a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I just remember everyone living these real douchey, affluent lifestyles. People having sex with other people, drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
it's It's like it's nothing but opulence. Like,
yeah, there's a famous rock star guy who fucking beats up and has sex with teenage groupies. Brad Renfro plays a guy that came from like I don't know, like a weirdo convent out in the out in the desert somewhere in Eastern California. Who his uncle comes to his door and kidnapped a child and wants to help him sell the child.
Right. Yeah, that's where Mickey Rourke comes in. Right.
Yeah, and then there's a whole thing with a kid that goes on vacation to Hawaii with his dad, played by Chris Isaac. And Chris Isaac is a fucking lech and is like trying to fuck the same teenage girl as his son.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the main, I guess what I'd call the A story is
the Sloan family.
Well, yeah. Kim Basinger is like the drugged up estranged wife of Billy Bob Thornton,
who's like a producer,
some kind of executive, and their son is a drug dealer who's got a girlfriend played by Amber Heard. Yeah. They're like in a throuple with his friend, and
catching AIDS and shit.
Yeah, so the movie, long story short, ends with Amber Heard dying of AIDS on a beach alone, and cool.
It's a mic drop.
Yeah. Amber Heard has gone on record as saying that the only good thing about this movie is that she's naked for a lot of it.
I don't disagree. I mean. She's definitely naked for like most of it.
Yeah.
But she's like just in the background the whole time. Just like fucking dudes and then dying.
You know what my big problem with this is and I wrote this on Letterboxd, is that it's just boring. Like it's just like really horrible stuff happening and there's nothing to engage. Like
no, it's not designed to make you feel good, you know? It's a harsh watch.
Yeah, and if you're going to have a harsh watch, like, at least have it be a compelling narrative. Like, I'll probably never watch Requiem for a Dream again in my life, but at least, like, I kind of wanted to see how that ended, even though the ending was, like...
crazy.
Oh.
Man. That part with the thing.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't want to hear double-sided ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Washington Post called this a nihilistic, narcissistic, knuckleheaded movie about nihilistic, narcissistic knuckleheads. They said it might have been an interesting exercise in satire if it only had a sense of humor, which it doesn't, which is that's a mic drop right there. The last thing I'll mention is, I don't know if you read much about this, but I read the book, and the book is a collection of short stories. Nothing, I mean, characters from the others do like come and go, but like there's no effort to intersect it as the narrative goes on. Okay. And there is a story in the book about a guy who thinks he is, or maybe I guess is, a vampire. And
that sounds interesting. Yes. I wish that was in the movie.
Yeah, it was. They cut it all out.
What?
Brandon Routh played the vampire.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
So, you know what? If they stop being cowards and release release the Bret Easton Ellis cut of this, maybe I'll revisit it. Yeah. And one more fun fact: apparently, one of the Olsen twins was cast as the Amber Heard role.
Ooh, thank God I went to Amber Heard.
Why you say that?
Yeah, nah, I didn't need to see them. Nah, I was never into the Olsen. I mean, wait, they're like my age, right?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, nah. Amber Heard, much better pick.
That would have been like her Showgirls moment, right? like oh shit, like there's one of the Olsen twins.
There's Michelle.
Yeah, there's Michelle naked.
Naked.
All 32 pounds of her.
Michelle has AIDS now. Michelle's dead on the beach.
There's one more movie that Bret Easton Ellis had something to do with. It's called The Canyons. I believe this is the only one I've never seen. It's directed by Paul Schrader. I think maybe this wasn't based on one of his books. It was an original project.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Oh, he was involved in... he wrote Taxi Driver, The Last Temptation of Christ, Bringing Out the Dead. He's also an accomplished director. He directed Hardcore. I don't know if you've ever seen Hardcore, but that's pretty good. It's a lot like 8mm.
Okay.
But with George C. Scott playing the Nicolas Cage role.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good movie. American Gigolo, so that's Paul Schrader. Gotcha. I don't know. I am not up for doing another Bret Easton Ellis movie anytime soon, but...
What else is there? Less Than Zero. And
less than Zero, American Psycho.
American Psycho.
I think that covers it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, eventually I'd like to do American Psycho, just because I really like American Psycho.
Well, if it pops up on Tubi, we'll certainly. So yeah, don't watch The Informers. We did that so you didn't have to.
Absolutely. Yeah, Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Yeah, nah, don't watch The Informers. The Informers is terrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible. It doesn't make you feel good. It makes you want to take a shower afterwards. It's gross.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the first 0.5. I'm sure this will be a work in progress.
So is it a 1.5 or is this like 10.5?
No, this is 10.5.
This is 10.5.
Or the 10 and a nick, as you suggested.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Diamond and the Nick.
Come see it. Come at us soon for episode 11, which we're pulling the curtain back, about to record right now when we turn the mics off. And go to lovemorecoffeecompany.com, put in DTT10 and get 10% off your first order.
There you go.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, peace. See you soon.